Hey, how are we today? Consistency is so key. So I'm just so consistent now because that's what we need in this Bitcoin halving. So we're going to talk about cycles. I'm going to remind you about some of the Bitcoin airdrop cycles and all that. And next week is basically the secret of what I do to get those big oversized gains. Okay, come in. Let's wait till all the rest. Okay, because oversized gains is what we want. We don't want small gains. We want huge life-changing gains. That will be next week. This week, we're going to talk about the cycles and also the airdrop cycle, which I'm sure you guys forget because everyone forgets it. Okay, even if you were a veteran that was here in 2020, I'm sure you forgot it. It wasn't existent in 2017, so I didn't know about it. But now it is very, very existent where airdrop has become something so important now. Okay. So let's start straight at 9. Thank you very much. For those of you that are watching the recording, welcome too. Okay, so we're going to talk a bit about Bitcoin cycles tonight. I didn't manage to finish this because, I don't want to use valuable class time for things that are generic in nature. Okay, so a lot of things that I share free content which are general in nature, but many of you won't know about it. And of course, next week I'll share about how you make like millions of dollars, millions. Yeah, millions of dollars means millions of ringgit, right? Millions of dollars also means millions of ringgit. But that would be next week. But today we want to talk about the cycle. But before that, hey, let's go take a look what's happening to our Bitcoin stuff. What's happening with you, Bitcoin? What's up? Let's go in here and let's see CoinGecko now. So CoinGecko is the site that you want to go to. Something that I always go to when I am starting something. I just like to see Bitcoin dominance is now 51.2. I saw posting was, I expect this to go to 57, almost there. So when alts are already rallying. When the while alts rally, well, I expect this to go to around 57. Now, after it goes to 57, I'd expect a small correction down, and when it corrects down and it holds steady, that's when we have a major alt rally. I expect to see Ethereum easily break 2000 at that time because Bitcoin has broken the resistance, but Ethereum is still sub 2000. So we have a long way to go. Let's see what some of the other coins are doing. USDC, nah, we don't see that. It's always $1. Lido stake Ether, 1795, 1797. Solana is up today, 32.48. Dogecoin, almost 7. I saw it at 7. Polygon 63. Good. I saw it at 62. Polkadot 423. Not much different from 2020 when it first went up, starting at $4 something. AVAX. Okay, this is AVAX and Solana are all interrelated. Okay, so nothing much here, but it is definitely getting a bid tonight, right? What's happening on Cointelegraph now? But before we see that, we always go to the crypto fear and greed index. We are now at a greed. Oh, okay. Let's go to max here. Where are we now? We're at 70, guys. Oh, it's higher. Okay. Did it break this? Finally, it did break this. Oh my God. It did break 70. Usually it corrects at 70. Are we going to see 80 before it corrects down? Okay, but it's not extreme greed yet. I guess the good thing here, although we are in a greedy stage here, we are not yet at extreme greed. We are less extreme in our level of greed. Okay, it's dangerous when it gets to greed, like extreme failure points to a market going up. So that is on Bitcoin. Yesterday was greed. Last week was neutral, yes, until the news on the BlackRock came out, right? So let's go and see this now. We saw the fear and greed. Then why don't we see the fear and greed on the trad file? Well, that is a problematic. Look at the S&P. It just goes down and down and down and down like nobody's business. Fear and greed is extreme fear. So we're probably quite near away from returning back up again. So We've traveled now. We are already in extreme fear, extreme fear, extreme fear. Everything is fear. Put and call is fear. Market volatility is fear. Everything is extreme fear. What is it? Junk bond. Okay, bonds are, okay. Market goes down, bonds go up. Junk bond demands are very, very high. So that is the difference there. Let's go and see what's happening at Cointelegraph here. What's happening here? Beckman-Fried perspective on FTX. First Bitcoin ETF trades at 1.5 billion GBTC. Okay, this is from Grayscale, right? They already have the right? They already have the approval basically to convert this into an ETF. So we're going to see a lot of ETFs coming. This is good, right? This is good. And look at this. VanEck predicts 10,600% Solana price. What is that? 100 times. So Solana, they're expecting to go to what? $3,200? Are you serious, VanEck? Of course, by 2030, we're going to have 1 million Bitcoin, right? So where Solana becomes the first blockchain to with over 100 million users, layer 1 blockchain and Ethereum competitor Solana. Sol token surge above $32 this week. And wow, really? 3,000? Are you serious? In comparison, Ethereum price target is 11,800. Okay. 10,600% surge. So again, another example of where the smaller the coin is, the bigger it can go. This is what I said. While we all talk about Bitcoin a lot, the secret of making a lot of money is really in the altcoins. That's what we're going to talk next week, because I want to talk about the formulation so that you guys can see it, so that you guys have the confidence. Because if you cannot see the formulation, I can tell you whatever to buy, but not financial advice, but you will just get rid of it because you are panicking. You don't understand the reason behind it. Interesting. So Solana, this is interesting. So they've come a long time. They've come a long way since Sam Beckman-Fried. See, Beckman-Fried didn't create the coin here. It's not, but he definitely funded it. So I think it really was misunderstood. It's much hated. And if you guys are in the private group, you just saw, right? I was shilling Solana to you guys before it went up. I said Solana, because it's much hated. And the projects that are good but much hated tend to go up or have a good chance to go up because there's so many short interest. People are just pressing it down. Good news, it goes up more than it's supposed to because people are getting out of the shorts. So now we see Bitcoin, hey, traveling up again. Whoa, that is such nice. This is 1 hour. Are we interested in the 1 hour? I want to see the daily chart here, guys. Okay, this looks better. Is this? No, I want to see the daily here. What am I talking about? Yeah, I want to see the daily here. Okay, we have that wick. I want to see also Ethereum on the daily. Let's just go take a look at it. Okay, let's see here. That was a death cross that didn't result in death. You see, not all death cross are dead. Okay, this one, nothing really happened here. So again, broke this resistance, broke this downward trend line. We're struggling here, right? We're struggling here. But the good thing now is that, do you see something here? Do you see what I see? Okay, let me tell you what I see. It's quite clear here, right? It's quite clear. It's quite clear here. Let me draw something here. I was going to draw the pattern because I use patterns the last, so this is not the way I do things. I'm just doing this first because I have the chart here first. Usually I go through the indicators or what I'm going to look after before I go to. Can you look at this? This looks like, what is this? That's a inverse triangle, right? That's another triangle. Or maybe that. That looks like an inverse head and shoulder here, isn't it? Oh, okay. Like here. What's that? 2020? What's this? 2019? 19. 19 all the way to 35. Yeah, that's what I said. 19 all the way to 35. Yeah, this is what I said. This could bring us up. What is this? 45 to 48, right? 45 to 48K. That was the inverse head and shoulder that I was seeing. Or at least I see, which is why potentially, okay? Doesn't mean it would happen, but definitely there is a potential there. So I see it around 45 to 48 tops. But what do we do in the meantime? Because you guys want to know what's going to happen next week, right? For that, we have to look at another indicator. But before we go there, let's look at Ethereum. Yes, let's look at Ethereum and the alts. Because again, you guys want to know about the alts, right? Are you or are you not into alts? Okay, poor you. No, really, I mean it. You're probably poor if you're not into alts, okay? If you are into alts, you're probably broke already. Okay, because a lot of people went broke with alts. So this is the thing. Ethereum hasn't gone up here yet. We are in this order block, no wonder, and we have big resistance here, 1928, just based on order blocks alone. So we are smack at that order block here. We have a bull case here. Oh, look. So Bitcoin has broken this, okay? So I do expect Ethereum to revisit 2049, 2161, at least during this alts rally whenever Bitcoin steadies itself. But the most important thing is, if alts are going to go, where is it going to go to? Because you want to know all this, okay? You want to know where it's going to go to so that you have a plan. Do not ever go into crypto without a plan. You must have a plan to exit, okay? When are you going to exit? Could be a temporary exit. I am going to do a temporary exit. I will tell you where. Okay, now look, this is the alts rally, okay? I'm not going to count that wick. I'm saying that, hey, be careful if it hits 615 to 620. Look at that wick here. Wicked, gone. Look at that here. Wick, 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 wick. Oh, this is a dangerous wick. Look at how strong this level is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, broke. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. Okay. So it is something. I would not be surprised there. Did it come in and did it flip this into support? Broke, retest. Is that the next level? Well, just be careful when the alts go there, okay? Don't need to ask me when they're going to go down because you see it as clear as night and day here. So just be cautious, okay? I'm talking about alts in general. Some might still go up, some might go down despite the alts going up. But definitely this is a level that you must see. Now, what would I do? What do I do? What do we do in December? No, what do we do in November is something that you guys would like to know. So this is what I do, okay? So I would look at the charts now, but I would look at this first, and I would look at the charts on another note after I look at whatever I looked just now, right? So let's look at what I would have looked first. Because in YouTube, we have to look at the charts first. Okay, so here it is. So I already told you before that this is going to be a very special year. This Bitcoin halving is going to be very special. It's going to be the vibes of 2017, which were really, really wild. If we have, look at this. If we have, look, hey, look, guys, if we have September being bullish, look what happened. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Look at 1, 2, 3. Now, look at this. If we have this last 3 months being bullish, okay, correction. Do you see that? Correction, right? Correction. This is 3 months being bullish. Correction. That's just a track record. I know you guys are saying, hey, we want this up. Okay. But look at this. February. Happy Chinese New Year. Gong Zi Fa Chai. This will happen after Chinese New Year, right? When did the Bitcoin halving happen? 2016, around here. Okay. So this is just the thing. So what's going to happen next is that what is going to happen in November? November is a mixed bag, 2018. But in 2018, it's been going down. 2020, Bitcoin halving is not, it's been going up, but it's not Bitcoin halving now. So this is the worry. December is also kind of a mixed bag, but we kind of know the pattern in December. Kind of goes up and then goes down and then goes up again, right? Christmas is not good heading into Christmas for Bitcoin. Some peak happens there, happens every year. So what am I going to do in December? This is what you guys want to know, right? What are you going to do with your Bitcoin in December? Since you guys already saw my account, I'm going to take some partial profits off the table, okay? I tell you why, because to me, it's just pure discipline. I am a very disciplined guy. Look at the halving rewards expected April 2024. Some of you are asking, when is this Bitcoin halving thing? It is April. Get the dates right. Okay, you will know it will. Well, you don't have to get the dates right. Everyone is going to tell you at that day. Everyone will be a Bitcoin expert, right? Let's see the cycles here, and I'll tell you what cycle is the most important. That's what I said, right? I teach based on facts now, guys. I've been there before. I teach on the basis that, hey, what goes around comes around. No, that's a different thing. What goes around comes around is for my haters. This is not what goes around comes around. This is like it happened before, it will happen again. The more things change, the more they stay the same. So look at this. We know all this, right? Okay, Bitcoin is behaving like there is going to be a breakout. Of course, we're going to break out here. Boom, 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 boom. 50,000, 48K. Flip it up. We know January. Okay, assuming January, this makes sense, right? Because we saw January is going to be negative. Why? If we have 3 months positive, January is going to be negative. If you assume that's true, yes. And then we have going up into the halving after the halving dump and then going up. This is cool. This is great. I think this is a great chart. Let's see from this one chart. Let's go here again. Where, okay, so what are we saying here? Markup here, second retest. Yeah, we have to retest this thing, okay? So, but these are just charts that you will find a lot in Twitter, and that is fine. See, I like to trade where I can take conscientious, is that the right word? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Conscientious action to make money. Okay, that's what I trade for. I don't trade based on charts and all that. I look at the charts to ensure that I have conscientious action to make money. So you're going to ask, what are you going to do in November? Okay, now I take a look at the cycles. This is done by Larry Williams. If you want to know, I told you guys, the two people who got it right during the 2020 bull run were two people. And this was a guy by the name of Larry Williams, right? Larry Williams and Tom Lee. Tom Lee is a fund strats, okay? Tom Lee, fund strats. I should put the rule. Okay, we're probably going to go over the rule next week. Okay, next 2 weeks, we're going to go over the rules on how to make 100 times my portfolio. Now look at here. October, it really kicked up in October. November, we're heading toward November. Looks like we have a strengthening here. And kaboomba, looks like in the middle of November, we might struggle. And then we go back up again, maintaining the 2-month thing. So look at that. Is this early? This is not mid, okay? Mid is here. Yeah, this is like early November, okay? There. So I'm going to look at the capitalization and also the capitalization, and also I am going to look capitalization of alts, okay? Because if Bitcoin goes down a lot, then alts will also go down a lot. But I am going to look here before Bitcoin goes down. Are we going to see a dominance of 57? But this, yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about alts. Sorry, I'm supposed to talk about alts next week. Sorry, I'm just talking about my Bitcoin because you guys know how much I have, right? How much do I have? 30, 35K? What is it? 35 US? I don't know. All I know, my account is about 178,000 ringgit. Whatever it is, I have no idea. So again, I am looking for the dominance. That means if the dominance goes to around 55, I'm tempted to get out. And where do I re-enter? I would want to wait until the Christmas swoon. Where is that? Where's the Christmas swoon? Yeah, sometime here. Just before Christmas. I want to wait until the Christmas swoon, okay? And then I'm going to enjoy my alts rally around there. That's actually is the plan. Let's see the big one, okay? I like to see this. And this is why I say I see this first, so you kind of know what's going to happen. So then you can prepare. That's what I call. It's not merely saying charts and maybe this, maybe that. I told you guys, right? I'm like Gordon Gecko. I'm not like you guys. I bet on sure things. Even then I'm wrong lots of time, but at least I bet on sure things. So my probability is higher, and that's why I make lots of money, because if I make a mistake, it's not fatal. But if I'm right, I'm really, really right. Okay, so I don't bet on things that are not sure, not trying to show off that I'm clever, but I am very careful with all these things. And those of you who are attending my class on Friday we'll see how I allocate capital. It's very careful. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked because I told you the size of my thing that I'm going to put in the market if you want to know. Because you're going to, how many percent you put here? Well, you come and see lah. You come and see lah on this, right? On Friday, if you want to join, okay, the thing is here. You come and see, and you see how much I put in. You will be shocked, okay? It's not big because it doesn't need to be big. So, again, this is the Bitcoin cycle forecast. Again, October, kaboomba. Again, oh, this has different. This has the end of October. Never mind. So it looks like end of October. First week of November is going to be like the correction. Pumbaa. And we're going to go up in, yeah, and going down until just before Christmas. And then we go up again. So let's see when November. Yeah, November, we have a push up. And then, yeah, what is this? The first week of November, the second week of November, we have pushed down, right? So just be careful about this area. That's why I am looking. So first, we know that there's probably going to be a correction in the first 2 weeks of November. If Bitcoin can hold, we're going to have an alts rally. But this is the time when, you know, if you want to take profit, you should take profit, re-enter back around here. After it corrects, its traditional correction in December. That's really what I will do. And only then do I look at the charts, okay? And I look at the charts and you saw, right? I told you the targets already. What is it? Is it going to be 38 to 40? I would be happy to take profit then. If I see 48 to 50, sayo alnara, okay? There's no need to go and try to overstay your welcome. So that's how I would do it, okay? So again, this is what I said. At the end of the day, people were asking, what about airdrops? Well, airdrops are not impacted by this. But what I want to talk to you about is the Bitcoin ETF, because next week we're going to talk about making those gains. Now, the thing that has been moving this market is really the Bitcoin ETF. This is not about Bitcoin. This is about gold. Bitcoin is considered digital gold. Now, I want to show you what happened when gold had an ETF. What was that? 2004, right? Gold had an ETF here. Okay, just look at that price. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Look at that price. Look at that thing. And the reason is that last time, you know, gold, you had to keep your own gold. You had physical gold. It was very difficult to do. But when it has an ETF, hey, the ETF handles everything, the storage of the real gold or whatever. And so people flocked into gold. There was a way for the mass to flock into gold. And that is the same thing that I think is going to happen to Bitcoin. In fact, I think that what happened during this time, gold went like 8 times that. Did it? Yeah, gold went like to 8 trillion, right? Gold went like to 8 trillion. I don't know whether Bitcoin can go to 8 trillion because I'm looking at, and I'm going to show you next week, I'm seeing like Bitcoin going to this cycle at least 100K, 115K to 150K. 150K looks more, it looks also good. It's given by Pantera Capital. I will show you the calculations next week, okay? But that is what Pantera gives you. So it's like if you buy an ETF now, you know, if you are willing to stay the long term, here's what I would do if I buy at 35K, but there's no ETF yet. Okay, so I promise you guys when there is an ETF, I'll tell you where I bear it, right? So I would just at least put TP1 at 115, which is my personal target. And then I would put TP2 at 150, which is Pantera Capital's personal target. And who is Pantera Capital? Pantera Capital is the champion of airdrops, okay? So if you have a company that is funded by Pantera Capital, most likely you will see an airdrop because venture capitalists, they fund companies, they need to get their money back. How are they going to get their money back? Hey, they are going to look at airdrops, right? They're going to look at airdrops to recoup their investment. So I just want to show you this, how big these are. How big are the airdrops? Okay, we saw things in the past and we know that they will happen again. Remember the rule now. It's not what goes around comes around. What happened before? Okay, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Pantera will be Pantera. I want to show you the flow of airdrops because you guys forget. Do not FOMO. I told you, I'm going to bring you back to the past. because I am a man with a history. I told you guys, when I teach now, I look back also. So we don't make the same mistake that we made before. ETF suppress future price. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Yes, Dennis is right. Guys, do you see this? Okay, I want to show you something. Why this is the last cycle. If you miss this cycle, guys, you aren't going to make the crazy money before. Again, look at this. Okay, Chef is here. That's why I told you guys, Chef will be here on Friday. But we're going to see each other on Thursday because what do you want, Chef? You want rendang. Okay, we're going to have to find rendang for Chef. Okay, look. This is the last cycle where you are going to take crazy money. Look at this. There's going to be manipulation. Look what happened to gold. They just manipulated it up 8 times. Market capitalization. And look what happened here. There was like an entire decade of not going anywhere and going down. Okay? Because once the big boys push it, you're going to be lost. But Bitcoin, I don't think is going to take 8 years to go up like that. I think it's going to take like 1.5 years to go up like that. Maybe even 2, and then they will just suppress the price. Yes, ETF suppresses future price for gold. It's still the same price. Correct. Because there's a lot of manipulation. And the other thing of the price suppression is here because guess what? This is going to ensure the dominance of the USD. Correct. So once we have this crazy cycle where things goes up, where Bitcoin hits 115, 150K, we are going to have a lost decade of price suppression. Good luck to everyone because I ain't going to be there. I'm going to have my cash, millions of US dollars. You know my target hand. I'm going to enjoy myself here. I don't know whether they're coming back to the market, but I'm going to make money here. Are you going to make money here? Well, next week, the next 2 weeks, I'll tell you the formula, the calculation, how you can pre-calculate how much money you are going to make. And pre-calculation is so important. Yeah, beef rendang is a must. Pre-calculation is so important. So you know when to pull the trigger. Instead of saying that when I become a billionaire, I want to become tens. When I become 10 millionaire, I want to become billionaire. That's stupid. Know your limitations, okay? We can pre-calculate that because that's what I do so that I don't fall into the trap, okay? I just don't fall into the trap. So guys need to be careful of all of this. So remember of the price suppression. Yeah, just be careful of the price suppression, okay? So let us go back here. Let's go back to this one. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go back here, right? Let's go back here. So we set up the price suppression here, right? This is the price suppression. Yeah, push, which is manipulated, and then it goes nowhere. So I hope you're not involved in that. I hope you have seriously come out of the market by then. There's no point, you know, just you can just go there alone if you want to, because I ain't gonna be there. Okay, I ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna have a new share here. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, let's go back here to PowerPoint here, right? Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so here it is again, and here is okay. Now there is done. Let me remind you of how the cycle. You guys forgot the cycle, right? Which is what I said. Getting in now, guys. Again, am I allowed to sell? Okay, I want to sell here. I'm sorry, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell. Don't blame me for selling, because if I don't sell to you, I'm not very honest to you. Now, a lot of you that don't join my course, I promise you, if it's not 2 months next year, which is February 2024, or February, April Hari Raya, right? Can't do anything. May 2024, you're going to say, Sensei, you're at a discount. No way. I'm going to tell you now. The price is 3,588. This is the last time I price it in ringgit. If you do not join now, you are going to lose a lot more in terms of opportunity cost. Let me tell you something. And you can ask Chef here. The guy who got 700 OP? That was a poor return, right? 700 OP was 1,000 US dollars, okay? Which was bigger than the fee that I charged. Now, the thing is this. If you are delaying this and your wallet is not cycled to be an old wallet and it looks like a scammy wallet that merely wants airdrops, they're not going to give you the airdrop. You understand? You know why you have to join now, because we got to get your wallet in the right position, okay? So let's look at this. Why do they do airdrops? Again, The old wallets count a lot, guys. I talked to Sharil. Unfortunately, he didn't tell this during the class. Maybe he was too embarrassed. See, he has a wallet that was ranked around 671K for layer 0, right? It didn't move. And I said, why didn't it move? And then he finally admitted it didn't move because it's a new wallet. And that is what you guys that are coming late and wanting for discounts are going to ask me in January. And I say, I cannot do that. Go blame yourself. Okay, who asked you to be late? I didn't ask you to be late. Okay, look at this. Let's go look at this because I have something here. Okay, in November 2021, Ethereum name service gave, market value of 660 million. After that, Bored Ape Yacht Club gave away tokens. And look at what they say here. Expectation after that. Before this, they also talk about Optimism, right? You know Optimism. It first started in Aurora Coin in 2014. I wasn't there. Optimism in May 2022. So look, they do give this airdrops as an incentive, right? For you to use, basically for you to use the product. And what is given, like, look, layer 1 blockchains, layer 2 scaling. So layer 1 is like Ethereum, Polkadot. Layer 2 is like Matic, it's like Optimism. It's like this, right? It's like Optimism. It's also like Arbitrum. It's also like ZK Sync. Okay, so they're both layer 2, right? They sit on Ethereum. So Arbitrum Optimism is basically faster than ZK Sync because ZK Sync uses ZK proofs, right? So Optimism doesn't do that. That's why it's faster. Hence, it's chosen by Coinbase, right? Coinbase as a scaling solution there. Look, and used in layer 1, Decred, layer 2 that have emerged on top of layer 1 introduction, Optimism. Okay, Osmosis. Okay, Uniswap, the first DEX was there. Bankless DAO. There's so many Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. So this article actually emphasizes this, right? Why do it? Say there are parallels with some common business practices and strategies in multi-sided markets, sharing economy like ride sharing service Uber. So they want to give you incentives to bring participants in. Bring it in. That's why they have airdrops for you. And we that participate get a lot of money from the airdrops. So congratulations, everyone here. Those who have crossed the 6-figure digit airdrop and those who are at 2 figures because it's all in US dollars. So if this is ringgit, this is also cool, right? Osmo airdrop based on Atom. Okay, Atom is another one, blockchain. So I didn't get this Osmo thing, but I got others also. So let's see. I want you to see something because I want you to know the anatomy of an airdrop, which you probably forgot. Even I forgot. So look at this, guys. Look at it. These are some of the costs of the airdrop. DYDX, the biggest airdrop of 2021. Okay, actually there was a bigger one. So this was bigger in terms of size. But when you talk about the value that you got, there was something else bigger. And this is going to be my biggest personal airdrop that I target for 2024. No, it's not layer 0. It's not Arbitrum. It's not Optimism. It's not layer 0. It's not ZK Sync. It's something else. So DYDX was the biggest of 2021. Before that, now coming into the cycle of 2021, this was happening in 2020, right? So we had Uniswap here. Zoop. So this was 657. And then we had ENS, right? 1.1 billion, 1.16 billion. And then we had DYDX, 1.42 billion. Now, after this, it went down. There's always a peak. I do not know what the DYDX of this is. Hey, we haven't even seen the first airdrop here. But I'm sure Chef knows what it is. It starts with an S. I'm sure that airdrop will start with an S, and this will be the one. I'm not sure what this will be. I think that layer 0 and ZK Sync will be around here somewhere, right? So this is it, right? So it peaked here, and then it went down. Look, it went down, guys. A Blur at 342, and then what else? Optimism at 234, and then Arbitrum up again. So again, we're not here yet. So we're going to go like that again. See, it's like a normal chart, right? Airdrops peak. Airdrops peak. If you talk about airdrops of DYDX, this is probably going to peak sometime in 2025. I hope it doesn't peak in 2024, right? So this has happened since a long time. And okay, so you just remember the chart, right? It's going to do like this. We're not even here yet. Don't worry. but it's going to do like this. When it hits the peak, I'm sure everyone will come in. Oh, I want to go in. I want to go in. Sorry, guys, too late. Too late, because then your wallet is too new. And you're going to work quite a lot and you're going to get zero. Because they think you're a scammer. Your wallet is too new. Just ain't going to happen. So you got to go in early. So these are some questions on airdrop. These are super questions. I'm going to answer them now so that you guys can enjoy the answer. Okay, what are the competency we need for us doing airdrops or trading when many people going in crypto? Cost is high. Well, the competency here. There are two questions here. First is the competency. This is actually a well asked question. The competency is not that high, especially if you have practice, right? Because during the class on Saturday, you already did it. You already did it, right? You didn't bridge. Did you bridge? No, you swap. Bridging is almost the same. You know how to operate a wallet. You can swap. But yes, when many people come in, you have a problem where gas is not enough. And that is when competition comes in. And then you kind of tend to panic, right? Now, let me show you an example of gas. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I could swap this. I have 60 cents in this wallet. This is some of the problems you will have because things are the past. Okay, this is AVAX, right? So I'm going to switch this. This is on ZK Sync era. I only have 60 cents here, okay? I cannot have 60 cents here. Once upon a time, I could do this for 16 cents. I don't have any more Ethereum here. I'm just going to swap now. Okay, look very carefully. Okay, look very carefully. Did you see that? Can you guys see my MetaMask? Guys, can you guys see my MetaMask? Look, what does it say here? You do not have enough ETH. This costs 126. I only have 60 cents. See, I cannot even do it. This is the problem that you will have. So this is the answer to the second question. Yes, you will have challenges. So you need to be very competent at that time. You need to find the area when the gas is cheap. I have 60 cents. The lowest I saw was this afternoon at 72 cents. So you got the low, and now I cannot do it because it's 172. I'm out. I have to put more Ethereum from other means, which could be quite expensive, right? I wanted to swap out AVAX for Ethereum. Ain't going to happen. So you got to be smart next time. Whereas people before this didn't have to be that smart. We could swap for like sometimes even 1 cent, right? As Chef, those were the good days. The good days, they're not over yet, but we'd have goody days, okay? If gas is expensive towards mid-2024 or later on, can we still continue? Yes, we will always continue doing airdrops. But then, because gas is so expensive, you want to pick the ones that you have an edge. You want to pick the ones that are going to give you the best return. And one of the best return based on a historical basis is something that I am going to give you on Saturday. It is not layer zero. It is something else that I think is really going to give you a lot of money based on historical factors. Okay, cool. Is it that we need to go into trading? How do we trade then now? How to start trading? Okay, this is good. Now, when we talk about trading, there are two kinds of trading. The first trading is you trade for an airdrop, which is significantly more easier than trading for profit. Now, our student Sharil, who was so embarrassed that he had a wallet that was new that didn't move beyond the ranking of 671,000, he's afraid of trading. So I showed him on Saturday after the class, hey, you don't have to be afraid of trading. This is how you trade during an airdrop. And the position made a profit. It didn't make a profit a lot, but it did make a profit. So on Friday, we will also cover trading for airdrops and trading for profit. Trading for profit is different, okay? You have to understand that this requires higher skill. When you got into airdrops, focus on this first. Later, the knowledge that you gain here can be used here. This is why I love airdrops. It forces you to learn things that you can apply later. Yes. Yes. And Mr. Dennis is shilling that thing like mad. I mean, he is just going crazy on what I think will be the biggest airdrop. And he'll tell you the secrets on Friday. Okay, he came to Thailand just to tell you the secrets here. Okay, he's an Aussie guy, although he was quite pissed that Australia lost during the rugby and South Africa one day. How did New Zealand lose? Okay, the captain got sent off. What is the average age of these decentralized wallet? Can be anything. We talk about MetaMask. I don't even know the average age. It doesn't matter. You need an age-old wallet. The next thing that you need here, but this is good. Sometimes in order to determine the age here, they want to know, are you generous or not? Okay. Are you generous? Okay. How do they determine generosity? Because if you're in the bank, it is a application that looks about all your wallet, and it calculates whether you're an OG, the amount of gas that you spend, right? And they give a special gas for people who spend over 1 ETH in gas. Like me. I spend over 1 ETH in gas alone. I didn't even know that, okay? So you have to do that. If there's a new wallet, what can we do? This is what I say. What you need to do now is this. You need to run transactions across the wallet. Now, this is how we're going to do it differently, okay? This is one thing. We're now more sophisticated. While you are running transactions across the wallet now, I want you to do two things, and I'll show you where. And you will be able to measure this yourself. First, I want you to measure progress. Like if you're going to ZK Sync, I want you to measure progress of the protocol, whether it's ZK Sync, whether it's layer 0. You know, I'm smart, right? I'm giving all the old airdrops. I'm not giving the new airdrops, okay? But there's something else I want you to follow, and I'm going to show you first thing on Saturday morning. I want you to measure the progress of your wallet. Your wallet itself has a ranking. There is a way to rank the wallet, and you have to make sure that you are positioning for a wallet. Okay, that your wallet gets points. So in addition to doing the airdrops, there are other things that you must do so that your wallet is an old wallet. What is an old wallet? An old wallet means that you set up the wallet to really do crypto, to trade crypto. Like here, right? You can do airdrops, you can trade crypto, you can store it and get interest with it. Like okay, let me see here. Okay. Let me put here. Okay, yeah, this is another excellent question here. Like, what can you do with a wallet? This is what you can do. It can be your own bank account also. Let's go here, right? Let's go here, and I'm gonna just yeah, you can do it. Wait, it doesn't want to. This thing is jealous of me. It doesn't want me to write here. Okay, you can do it. Airdrop here. You can swap cryptos, right? Right. This can also be an ID for you. This can also keep NFTs for you. You can also have something called DeFi, which is like you have money and then you earn interest on it, okay? You have interest on it. You earn interest on it, okay? So you want to do all that. Now, doing all this, plus other things involving social media, will now make you an OG. That is what you want. You want to be an OG, not only participating in airdrops, but other things also, especially during your first month, because you want to establish that, because it's going to take time. I cannot give the time for you, which is what I say. Those guys who come in late, they say, it's too late. It is too late because you wasted 2 months, okay, by joining in later. I'm serious. This is a big issue, you know, missing time. Time is the most important factor here, okay? So you've been OG. Okay. For newbies, how many cryptos to do airdrop? There's many. In the beginning, you're going to do a lot because we need to cycle your wallet, because when people look at your wallet, you guys were in the class, right? You saw the transactions. We need a lot of transactions across many different blockchains, so that people know that this wallet was not only set up for Optimism, was not only set up for Arbitrum, it was set up to do many things, right? Slowly increase to 1050 cryptos. Yeah, could be that also. But when we are doing it, yeah, at the end of the day, you will not have time to focus, right? Because at the end of the day, there's going to be all these things, and I'll show you a methodology of how I do it. At the end of the day, 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 or 3. What are you focusing on? Right? Because that is what really, really counts. This is going to bring the bulk of this after we see this, okay? After we see a lot of these in, okay? And maybe you could have something like Celestia. See, Celestia is a good airdrop. When is it dropping, guys? Is it dropping tomorrow? I heard it was dropping tomorrow. No, it's dropping tomorrow or Tuesday, right? It'll appear in our wallets. And Celestia is something that OG's got. That means if you were active in crypto, you would get it, okay? You can claim it. Okay, claim it now. Now you can't because the window is closed, okay? So this is what you want to do. It's not only about doing the airdrops, it's about making your wallet an OG wallet, okay? Remember, you want to make, now there, see, Winnie is excited about the biggest airdrop of 2024. It will not be the biggest airdrop based on volume, okay? DYDX was, but there was another airdrop. I know you guys don't remember. You guys don't remember. That was much bigger in terms of value than DYDX. Okay, now here's the certain extent, which is why everyone's so excited because Chef seems to have beaten the system again. So we want to see what Chef does. Okay, listen, guys. In DYDX, if you ask anyone, the OGs or the experts in DYDX, like me, made 60,000 US. Okay, that airdrop they made 100,000 US. So of course, DYDX, it was spread among many people, so that was good, right? But that airdrop made 100,000 for the top guys versus DYDX, which is 60,000 for me, myself, and I. Okay, so again, so we got to be very clever now because as I said, it's not as easy as before when Winnie was here and you could go to something like, oh, what was the exchange? It's at 1 cent. It's like 1 cent. I was even in a perp exchanges now, right? They know it used to be, it didn't charge me anything before because the gas was so low. Today it charges me like 3 to 7 cents. It's still a lot. So this is the problem of being late. But so for being late, we got to make sure not only do you do airdrops, but you are doing airdrops with a purpose to make sure your wallet is being an old wallet. Okay, guys? Okay, do we have any questions, guys? So you want to join, be there. Yeah. You want to join, be there. Yes, you got to do it, especially if you know, you got to do it, especially if you have a Virgin wallet. This is not like Madonna's song. This is the Madonna, like a virgin, you ain't gonna get any drops because you're so new. You can't do it. Virgin wallets don't get it, okay? They want experienced people like Chef. They want jocks like Chef, okay? They're not going to get anything as a virgin. So we got to break your virginity. We got to break that virginness of the wallet and make it look like an experienced wallet. Okay, guys, do we have any more questions? Happy Halloween. And yeah, it's an exciting day. So on Thursday, we're going to go to the trading, right? On Thursday, we're going to focus on trading for airdrops and also trading for non-airdrops, trading for the real thing. There are 2 ways to do this. And on that day, also during the trading, we will use another application that is airdroppable. The biggest airdrop that I see happening in 2024 will be revealed on Thursday. You will learn how to trade on this, okay? Using the Chef way. Man, Chef scares me. I mean, his volume is crazy, okay? Sorry, that's on Friday, right? So sorry, the trading class on Friday. Now on Saturday, we will now focus on your wallet and we will go through the overall strategy. Now the overall strategy, I'll just put in a little bit and you guys can put in a little bit also, okay? 1 week later on the 11th, we will do 1 full day of the primary airdrops, you know, the ones that you need to do, that you want to catch up on, the new ones, which I want you to focus on because you're going to make a lot of money, and also some of the ones which probably not going to give you anything, but they're easy to do. They cost less. You get a transaction. See, that's what I said. Luckily, see, Chef is good because you cannot do anything with a Virgin in Thailand. There's no Virgin wallet, guys. There's no Virgin wallet in Thailand. That's why Chef has to survive. Okay, so happy listening to Madonna song. Happily listening to Madonna song. Okay, guys, do we have any questions left? Have any questions? Because yeah, we got to go now because I got to continue this. So hope you liked it. Hope I have answered the questions. And yeah, Let us begin the journey to the moon, guys. Let us begin the journey to the moon. Chef, I will see you on Thursday, and we will go to a place that has good rendang for dinner. I mean, you guys love rendang, right? Everyone loves rendang. I don't know whether he wants beef rendang or chicken rendang, but definitely we will go there. And unfortunately, I don't know of a good nasi kandar place here, Chef. I know what he was talking about. There's some good one in Penang. My favorite one is Rafi Nasi Kandar. I don't know. I'll just have to look at Facebook on some decent Nasi Kandar thing. I haven't found any decent one here. It kind of sucks, okay? They're all in Penang. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Hope to see you Friday and Saturday. And Chef and Ariel from Singapore. Hey, Winnie, are you coming? I'm going to see you this weekend, guys. Okay, bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Thanks. Yeah, ring me tomorrow. Bye. Bye, guys.
That was quick.